Okay, the stream has started, so hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to color page 64 from our comic book Niels Feynman's Time Traveling Adventures. There we go. So the first panel is going to be pretty interesting. It's a flashback. I don't usually use flashbacks, but I thought it would be nice to show this, since I've only shown the Niels's current time through holiday specials, but since on Webtoons I'm not posting the holiday specials, I did a little poll there and people said they would prefer the pages to be uninterrupted, so it's easier for them to follow the story. So I'm gonna put a page with a panel, sorry, with Niels's parents, so that when you do see them somewhere in the holiday specials, you'll know it's them. So this page is going to be published tomorrow on the Pastic. Name this ink here, and I'm gonna get an older page with that couch again, so I have the continuity of colors. And I'm gonna make another layer so it's easier for me to put everything in one place. Name this characters. And now it's easy to turn off. Let's see. I'm gonna put there a little bit darker in the corner. Oops. Sorry. So the floors has been so far brown, so I'm gonna keep it like that. In the story it is kind of midday, so there's not direct sunlight coming through the windows. The sun is above. So I'm kind of trying to figure out where the lighting would be. Would be rather indirect. And I think it would be best if I select it and made a different layer. Just easier for me to do the shading later on. Kitchen. Then I'm gonna put a mask around the panel so none of the colors leak out. Let's see here. Oh, that was strange. For a second there on my YouTube chat, the donation button appeared. I'm gonna look that up in the recording later on. because I don't have it activated, so I don't know why it would appear. YouTube has been pretty buggy lately, so it's probably just another error it's having. Okay. So I'm gonna color this spot here at the moment like this, so I can cut it out easier. Name this wall stairs. So I would make the couch bigger actually. Seems a bit small and a bit low. So let's see if I can take out the ink there without too much of a complication. It's about as close as I can get it. Okay, and I'm gonna name this couch ink, and this is gonna be couch color. And I should probably still keep it under background ink. Yeah. Yeah, that too. I think that's it where it would fit best. Actually, this one, I think that line is not in a right place. Hmm? Okay. So what I like about Clip Studio Paint a lot is the eraser option for the vector line art. It just makes it so easy to erase these little knobs here, and it doesn't get into the other line art. Okay. Nope. Wrong layer. Wall stairs. Yep, this is it. Okay, so I got color missing from there, and I'm gonna fill it back up now. Okay, let's see what it is here. We have some leftover beige color. Gonna name this kitchen. And I'm gonna make that later. And also the door is missing from there, so I gotta keep in mind that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to chapter 1 because I have an alien from that species there, and I'm gonna take the colors. And I was thinking that they don't actually have legs like humans, so I'm gonna change the line art a bit. have to think of a color for him. And until I do that, I'm gonna try and color the astronaut suit, the Mars suit. Now it seems like a bad idea to be orange on an orange planet. It can be harder to see you, so I'm gonna look for a NASA model. Seems like a better color. Now let's see which parts are gonna be white. Probably in the upper part, and get less dust and grime and stuff like that on you. Now Mars does have an atmosphere, so probably the golden tint extra protection will not actually be necessary, but let's say this is one that is maybe dual function. Honestly, I think it would be better to have the neck white, like to see if there are any cuts and tears and stuff like that. So maybe I'll make the helmet blue. Yeah. So I was looking at some videos explaining why airplanes are generally white, so it's easier to see if there are any issues with the fuselage. And you're probably gonna want to have darker glove colors if you're working in a dusty atmosphere. Um, yeah, something like that. I'm gonna turn off one of the panels so I can see what's underneath because I don't remember. Okay. So this line here is not really serving any function, so I'm gonna erase it. About something like that. So the action of the comic takes place in the 17th century, but the protagonists are from the 24th. I had to think a bit. So many dates, trying to kind of remember all. Okay, I'm gonna color Niels's parents now. I'm trying to see. Okay, so this is color. No, don't crash. Book ink, and this is gonna be book color. And I'm gonna pull out a page with her. Oh, where was it? Events. There we go. Okay. Do it like this. The line art is not completely black. I see. isn't the line art connected? No, it should be. It seems that just because it's not the right color, it's giving me this problem. Now let's see, is the transparency not good? No, it's full. It's just that the color has some issues. Gonna take a print screen off of this. Show June later. Oh, what's going on? And I'll just color the face the usual. Now I'm not sure exactly why the color affects the line art this way. I don't see why that would be an issue, but still learning about Clip Studio Paint and how it manages things. I think this looks too much like a New Year's Eve dress. Or am I mistaken? No, it's different, okay. Can't remember this dress where it came from because it looks familiar. I think it might have been on another character, background character. I think this one I can color, yeah, with the bucket tool. It's so much faster. on. Think I have him here. Where are you? This I don't think I need anymore. I think it's the same color. And he's generally dressed in blue. What's going on here? Not sure what those lines are. So, a video game that I've really been enjoying playing is Stardew Valley, and at the moment I'm trying to make a mod with the TV channel, because you have a TV in the game. So you have a house, a farm, and a TV. And I'm trying to make a mod where I can have a cartoon channel, and I'm gonna try and put some of my stories on the TV for fun mostly. Kind of having fun, getting a bit into coding, and the Stardew Valley is definitely a lot easier than other video games to mod. can't. I have snap to guides, and I'm gonna try and find where the layer is and turn it off. There we go. And in this summer, hopefully, I'll be able to do one of the video games I've been wanting to do, the simpler ones. So probably it's gonna be the side scroller with Erwin trying to bring Niels's lunch to school because he forgot it at home. And that's gonna be a side scroller in the similar to Montaro, if you know the game. It's a very cute little game, although I would want to make it on layers that you sorry, levels that you can save. Just so you can get to see other parts of the town as well. For Montaro, you had to get really good at the game before you can see other parts of the city. And I would die so many times, and I started to get bored of how the first level looked. I also like that it had a little shop there where you can buy costumes for the little dog. So you have like a Shiba Inu Dodge kind of little dog in Montaro. I'm gonna do it with Erwin. And I'm gonna try and go for a painted style type of graphics. Like I've said in my other videos and live streams, I really like how Bastion looked and Transistor from again I forgot the name of the studio, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Double Fine, but I'm not sure. And I'm giving Niels a little onesie here. Orange like the like Mars. Now at the moment the Principia Mathematica is not on display anywhere because lighting and other things like that can damage it. They do occasionally take it out for documentaries, but mostly it stays hidden away. And at the moment the document, the book is trying to remember. It was published in 84, I think, yeah. 1684, so that's 250 years. Let's see, tourist. I think I'm gonna leave him servo. Pinkish purple. No, I kinda have to go towards the blue, so it doesn't look too odd. I don't know, if you have purple skin color and you dress in purple, I think it would be too much. It'll be like like a person dressing in beige and you kind of look naked if you do that. So I'm gonna think of something else to dress them in, but without standing out too much in the background. I think, yeah, maybe some aqua color. Go more towards the green. Yeah, that would look more normal. Yeah, that looks better. Gonna go again to chapter 1. I think I have it open here. Yep. But I don't have the green aliens. So let's see. Where were you guys? I think here, yeah. Okay. You can tell me now if it's. Uh-huh. No. Mhm. No. Sorry, I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, that's the problem with the mods. Often it's done by people that are just starting out coding, and they're yeah, I guess you can call it that too. And the little robot there. June put him as a tourist, but I think it looks more like a museum cleaning robot. I don't know. Trying to find a color that looks good. There we go. Gonna look for some reference images. Oh, hi. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, good. I'm really, really sleepy though. One more month and then you're done with school, right? So you can sleep soon. You're almost there. We are in May and June is coming in a month. Yeah, about that long. Can't wait. You're still getting on the 15th of June the vacation, right? You're not getting it earlier. They haven't changed since I was in school. No. When color. And May is going to be bad. Okay. Yeah, you have a lot of exams now. I'm so glad I don't have any more exams. Because all the teachers will want to grade us all at the same time. Yeah, it's the nightmare before vacation. Some of them really do enjoy the grading part. Though sometimes we would be lucky and have a teacher that hated this part as much as us, so they would try to finish with the grading as soon as possible and give us little tests as possible. I'm doing good. I'm looking at how the snow is melting. We still have some snow, and I was going around yesterday. It was a pretty nice warm day, so I ventured out of the house to look around, and it's starting to melt pretty much everywhere. So we might get spring soon. Maybe next week the tulips will bloom. So we have a town near us called Holland. Hope spring finally arrives for you. Thanks. Fingers crossed it does. Because I'm tired of snow. I want to go outside. Because the problem is that everywhere you want to go, you kind of need a car, and it's very slippery and it's hard to get around. All the parks, are closed if it's snowing, or they're very muddy, and so it's not that fun to go to the park. Yeah. But I remember back home it was really weird all the time, like it would be really cold and then all of a sudden it gets very warm. And May, I remember being it pretty tricky with the weather. Either it was cold or very warm. Here there's only just very cold, so it was very weird. You mean this year the weather was weird for you? We had warm weather almost 20 and then bam, snow. It got warm again. Yeah, we had a bit of that here too. So we had one day when it was 15 and then snowstorm. And it was like a difference of 20 degrees from one day to another. One day it was 17 and snowstorm. Oh. Now it's fine, but I wore sunscreen today when I went to the park. We have a breeze, so it's still not too hot. But the weather was all over the place. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's been for the spring. I don't know if it was any better when I was little. I think when I was little, I just didn't care. I know I used to take you guys to the park, but I can't remember how the weather was. I was always, busy with school or homework. I never really paid attention to what was the weather because I didn't have time to enjoy the weather anyway. So it was like a non-issue for me. If anybody complained that the weather wasn't good, I'd be like, I don't care. I don't get to enjoy it anyway. Yeah, 'cause it's stuff that you don't pay attention to. Like when I was your age and I still didn't care about the weather 'cause it wasn't something that mattered to me. Like I said, I would never have much time to do stuff by myself. I always had to do something else. Okay, I'm gonna make a folder here and I'm gonna put everything else in it. So good thing is that PaintStorm reset my license, so now I can use their program again. It's very complicated and confusing system for resetting. And also I think they're a bit grumpy because they have like on their reset pages oh, you can only reset your PaintStorm once a week. If you want to use multiple computers, you should buy more licenses. And I'm like, seriously? As if their program is not easy to crack. I mean, why would anybody bother to do that when they can just crack the program and not have to deal with them? Like, why would you bother to reset your computer just so you can cheat and have just one license instead of several. It's just silly. Like Ubisoft has UbiPlay to prevent people from stealing their games, but all they do is annoy the people that actually bought the game. Because you already have the DRM on Steam, and then you have the DRM on Ubi, and it's just such an annoying system. Like I remember when I wanted to play Tropico, so I had to be logged in online on Steam and on Calypso servers, and if my internet fell, then I couldn't play the program I bought. Because that's a great idea. Yeah, it should be illegal. What do you do if you live in a place where the internet connection is absolute garbage? Like, what do? You're not allowed to play video games. Yes, that you paid for before. You already paid them and then you can't play because your internet provider is not the best. This is so abusive. And of course people are gonna crack the video game and play it. I'm like, I paid for it, why shouldn't I be able to play? But I'm glad with CD Projekt Red because they're so reasonable. They're kind of setting the tone for what reasonable developers should be like, and definitely giving a good example of a healthy relationship between a developer and the client and the gamers that play your video game. Oh, if you at what time do you think you're gonna go to to sleep so we can try and do the family sharing settings again? See if it will work. Well, I'll go to sleep around 3-4 hours. Okay, so we have time. It's 7:30 here. Yeah, because I'm gonna go and cook and you can talk with Andre about setting it. Because I don't know what I have to do anyway. So I'm gonna go make food, because that I know. So not too late. The sun is still up to... Ah, the sun. I thought it was sunt in Romanian, and I was like, what English Romanian words mixed together, and I couldn't understand. Have you seen this new game, God of War? Oh yeah, that's not for kids. Yeah, it's God of War 5, or which one is it? 3 God of War. So God of War is an old series, but Oh, it's only on consoles, the new one? All of them have been on console? I don't know. We've never played any God of War because there's not much of a story there. There's just a guy that's really angry and he's killing everybody. Mythology one, the fourth one. Yeah, that kind of looked like it finally is going to have a story as opposed to whatever was before playthrough. I haven't seen the others. Uh, yeah, hope it's good. I haven't even given it a thought because I saw it was for console. So I'm like, I don't have a console. I'm not gonna buy a console. So goodbye. Yeah, I saw it has a kid, and the kid's kind of incompetent, and he shoots you by accident sometimes with the arrow. And he's like trying to be a fatherly figure. It seems like it's completely removed from the rest of the God of War games. I've heard that the others were much more violent. Um, yeah, I think a lot of games for adults, are violent, but that one was kind of violent without a purpose. It was just violent for the sake of being, gory and stuff like that. Because, you have violence in Bioshock and in Game of Thrones and so on, but it's usually motivated by the characters' actions and what they're trying to achieve, so it's a means to an end, but um, the older God of Wars was just like, blood, guts, yay! So that's why I've never given it much thought. But hope it's good. I mean, I see that a lot of video games are kind of going more towards the story, uh, um, how should I say, genre. I mean, I don't know if it's considered a genre yet, the story video games. Because then they wanna have characters that are you can relate to, and then they can sell more merchandise and make TV shows out of it. Behind this is that Kratos sold his soul to Arises and beacons. By him he killed his wife and son and then put their ashes on him or something. I think, yeah, that was in the first God of War. He killed Ares and killed Zeus and the other gods. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it sounds familiar. But I never understood how a guy that is mortal, he could kill gods, so there's probably some story aspect that I've forgotten. I think he was possessed and got power by Ares. So if he got possessed and did something bad, then why did Ares didn't stop him from killing him? And when he killed him, he became the new god of war. So he was a god technically, I think. Yeah. Maybe they'll do a retcon of the story in this new version and kind of explain things better. They did a film after Assassin's Creed games, and it was a complete flop because there wasn't much story there. And whatever little story they had, they didn't do too much with it. So also they did a film with World of Warcraft, and that film was just all over the place. I watched the playthrough, but I don't think I actually played it. There are a lot of fight scenes, and I don't know. Oh, you mean Assassin's Creed? You played it? Yeah. This is why I liked Witcher so much. Because you have so much story in it, and you can fight as well, but there's just so much story in there that it's very entertaining. And I mean, I have to go do some fighting, but I can just go and get over that, and or I can watch the cutscenes online. You can try and play Witcher. I guess maybe if you put the settings very low, if I don't know, Andre, is Witcher a lot more resource consuming than Assassin's Creed? Yeah, he says yeah. I should be ashamed. Uh, 11 years of Assassin's Creed. But said laptop won't be able to hold. I mean, you can try. Like I said, she wants to play on the laptop. Do you have a video card or not? Or just the integrated one? Um, so this is the guy that put all the cutscenes on YouTube for Witcher, so you can watch those if you want, if you can't see them properly on your computer. I didn't add anything to it. Yeah, I understand you didn't add anything to it, but Andre can't remember what were your specifications on your laptop. You're fine. You're looking for it now? Okay. Toshiba. I think she had a Toshiba. You had a Toshiba, right? Well, I guess you can give it a try, but I think the game is 40 gigs of stuff, so you might spend a lot of time trying to install it and then see that it's not really working for you. Ah, you have Asus? She has Asus. What does the model say on the back? X 555 I sau L mic. X 3 de 5. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Also got the. Okay, take care. I think I'm gonna end the stream in 15 minutes, so good night. No, wait, still gotta talk about the Steam family sharing, so we'll talk with you later. Take care. Mm. Okay, gotta go darker. There we go. Happy dance. Ta-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish the base coloring in 15 minutes, but I will give it my best. So we got a bit sidetracked. June was busy. I had to rewrite some stuff, and we got pretty late with this page. But I finished the sketches for the next pages, so it should be better from now on. I'm not gonna be on the last minute to finish the pages, hopefully. Anytime soon. Okay, I gotta open an older previous page to get the colors. Oh, I have to go pretty back. Yep, so I'm gonna end it here. For those of you watching the recording, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and see you guys in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.